Hey guys, it's me, Rebecca. Thanks for joining me today. It's Thursday at 2 o'clock Central Time, although I'm in California right now, so it's noon. And, I've made a commitment to upload a new video every week, but I didn't have a video for you this week for a very good reason. You know what it is? I've been in San Diego for about 10 days. I leave tomorrow, but I've been here for 10 days because I just finished a project. We did an install and we did a reveal and we filmed for it. And the two reveal videos are going to be coming up next week and the week after. So remember, Thursdays at 2 o'clock Central or wherever you live is our normal upload time and day. So we will have two new videos for you coming up and they're going to be so amazing. Let me see here. Oh, hey, there's a lot of you here. I want to see here. How do I see this? I don't know. I can't. Got it. Okay, there we go. Yay, project, says Tulip. Here, I'm going to pull you a little bit closer. Hello from San Antonio is Emma. And you look great and your backdrop is stunning. I know, right? It's a room that I did. A lot of you have seen the Grammon's home. It was the last project that I finished before I left San Diego. After I did the Cliff House, I did one last quick project and it was this family room. And it is absolutely beautiful. This is also the place that I stay a lot when I come to San Diego because the Grammons have an actual proper guest house. So one of the videos I uploaded for you this last year is when I came to town in the summer and I did a quick 3-day makeover for them on the guest house. How many of you saw that? That's the one with the dark blue wall behind the bed. I love that one. It turned out so pretty. Hello from Southern Virginia, says Prof or Proof. Hey from Wexhaw, North Carolina, from Sherry. Hi, guys. Kansas City is Missy. And the toaster plays. Hi from Wausau, Wisconsin, I'm thinking. Someone from Pakistan. I'm sorry, I went so fast. New Zealand is Anne. Let's see. Oh boy, I'm going to go down because they're going so fast. Hello, proud of you. Keep it going. Thank you so much, BJF. And we have Charleston, North Carolina. You guys know that I love it when you tell me where you're from because it blows my mind. You are the guru of design. Your designs are breathtaking. Thank you so much, Dr. Samit Singh. Hello from Utah, from Karen, Kentucky, from Ginger, Pakistan, from Ali, Arkansas, Washington, Missouri, Maryland, Florida, Virginia, Australia, Indonesia, Canada, Indiana, Palm Springs, Huntsville, from Poland, and Vancouver. There's just Oregon. You guys are here from all over the world, and I love seeing you. And I'm very honored every time that you choose to join me for a live. I just thought it'd be a good time for me to stop what I'm doing. I literally just finished the reveal of my downtown condo project. It is so amazing. And the clients are so excited and so happy that they are just like, oh, here's someone from Tulsa, Danielle. Hello, girl. Okay, so they are so excited, like it's rocked their world is all I can say. So it's going to be really fun to show you these videos. This project I did with my son, Scott. How many of you remember Scott? Hands up. You remember Scott, or hearts, whatever? Or yeah, thumbs up on the video itself. My son, Scott, is a real estate agent here in San Diego, and he was contacted. We'll tell you the whole story. So there's going to be two videos. The first one is going to be how we even got this project in the first place. So I'm not going to spoil it by telling you now. And the whole 6 months of construction that went on behind the scenes while I was in Tulsa. Scott was handling all of the project management here. And it's really amazing. We've got tons of footage of all the different things that we did. So if you're into renovation, I think you'll find it a really interesting video, helpful, knowledgeable, educational, but definitely entertaining, because whenever Scott's in a video, it's always entertaining, right? And then the second video will be where I walk you through the condo and you can see it finished. And I can tell you, I don't know. There's just something about design that it's the one thing in my life that I honestly can say every time I do a reveal, I feel like my own expectations are exceeded. And I have very high expectations on everything and everyone. Ask my employees, they'll tell you. But it's the one thing that I do that it just always blows my mind. I can have a vision of what I think something's going to look like, and I can work to achieve that. And when I do, the night of the reveal, and all the junk is taken out, and all the returns, and all the stuff that happens after an install, and you get it all ready, and you light the candles, and the music's on, and you get the shades just at the right place. You get everything set up. It is such an amazing thing to open those doors and then see the reactions of the clients. So I think you guys are going to love it. It'll kind of take you back. The last few projects I've done have been budget projects. They've been quick 3-day turnarounds. Vivian and RJ's video their project ended up taking 5 months because they had a water leak in the middle of it, but still on a budget. This project downtown, everybody's on a budget, right? But it's a much, much higher budget. And I think you're going to love it because it's a luxury high-rise condo reveal, and it's beautiful. So let me see here. What do we have here? Sharon from Canada, could you please do a decorating video for small homes? We have a second home for a getaway on the weekend. It is a small home with a living room that's only 14 by 16 feet. Well, the 3-day turnaround projects I did, that didn't help you because every single one of those, well, except for maybe the guest house here, every single one of those was small rooms. And that should help. The other thing I would say is join the design sessions because we teach the principles, which will help you make your decisions. Maybe you are a member. If you are, need to go back and watch some of the tools videos. But yeah, the thing is, because I've committed to posting a video every week, I pretty much have to do content. I have to do homes. Not have to, but I need to do homes because that's what you guys like. The problem is those all take time. And if I'm going to do like what I used to do, like sometimes I get people saying, oh, I really miss your old videos. Well, I do too, right? But those are 1 to 3 year projects. And they take not just me, they take an entire staff. And I don't have an entire design staff anymore that can help me do these things. So that's one of the reasons why I've gone to just doing quick makeovers that are in smaller homes, that are more relatable budgets, with every once in a while doing something really wow, like this downtown high-rise condo that you're going to see in the next 2 videos that come out. An interesting thing, we had a summit meeting for my staff. Everyone flew in from all different states in the US for us to plan for 2024. And we looked at all the analytics and the numbers. And you know what was the most watched video of the entire year? Part of it might be because I think it posted at the end of January, maybe the 1st of February. So it had an entire year to get more views on it. So that's part of it. But the most watched video for the year was the luxury home reveal video I did here in San Diego with my girlfriend Marie, and Leda Moore, the designer from where I was there. I did a live at Christmas time. Anyway, she had a house she and her husband bought for $3 million, and they sold it for $6 million. And so we did a walkthrough of the house. It wasn't even my design work, but she's a girlfriend and a very good designer. So I was touring it with her, and it was the most watched video, which tells me you guys really do like to see these luxury home reveals. So guess what Maria did? I don't know why I keep calling her Maria, because my upholsterer is Maria, and then I have Maria. You know what Marie did? They bought another house in a very exclusive area in San Diego, a very expensive home, and they have redone it. And they just moved in while I was here this week. And so I'm going to fly back out to San Diego, and we're going to tour that home as well. How many of you want to see that? Do you want to see Marie's next luxury home, have another luxury home reveal? Ali says, I love you and interior design. Thank you so much. Tulip says, ooh, conference. Does that mean like the summit I was talking about? Canada, thank you, Rebecca. I will do this. That's a fantastic advice, and I will implement this advice. Thanks again. Hi from Houston. Hi, Veronica. Are you still working on a video for corner fireplaces? Oh, Chris, you know what? That's actually hilarious that you ask. Because when we were doing our summit, that that subject came up. Like, why don't you do the video on corner fireplaces? Can I tell you, I don't want to do a video on corner fireplaces. You know why? They annoy me. They are so challenging. And I also think it's hard to create a video that's going to be helpful for you because one person's corner fireplace is going to be completely different than someone else's corner fireplace. When I was doing the 10 mistakes videos, which how many of you liked that? Did you like the 10 mistakes videos? Let me know. I want to know. Thumbs up the video. Yeah, we need to get those numbers up. In that, people, my fans, you guys were sending me photos of your home, and I was surprised at how many corner fireplaces you have. So I know that it's a need. But some of you have a large room with a corner fireplace. So the remedy is much simpler. But a lot of you had small homes or condos or apartments with a corner fireplace. That's a lot harder. So I guess I could try to cover both options. It's just, I really want to help everyone, is the bottom line. And each person's situation is unique. You might have a corner fireplace here with a small amount of wall and then a door. Okay. So what I would recommend on a corner fireplace wouldn't work for you. It's a very complicated job that I have. I have a hard job. And, I think you know that because a lot of you struggle with your own homes and it's just not easy. Even with this downtown condo project, it turned out beautiful. But looking at the before pictures and the after pictures, you would have no idea the challenges that were in that place. There were soffits that bumped down from the ceiling, not like in the hallway and then here's the living room, but halfway in the living room. Like, what is that? Little bump outs in the walls or little bump ins. I mean, area rugs, all of that had to be very specifically thought through. So everyone's home is so different. It's one of the reasons why we have the design sessions, because I try to teach you the principles so that you can work out, okay, this is my situation. Here's the overall principle, but here's my situation. How would that change that? Or how would that apply? And if it's something that, okay, you take your home, you've learned the principles of what to do, but you're still challenged. Every month I do a live Q&A. We're going to actually change the name of that, by the way. But you can submit photos to me and I will draw with a Sharpie right on top of your photos and help you specifically with your room, your house, your challenge, your funky fireplace, your weird placement of doors, or whatever your issue is. I address you specifically. So it's one of the great benefits of being a member of the Design Sessions because it's free to Design Sessions members. So that's a really, really good piece of advice for some of you who have not joined yet. I really suggest you do. Right now, we are overhauling the Design Sessions. We're trying to make it a little more user-friendly, easy for you to discover and decide. It's kind of like, God, I have all of these. Oh, wait, let me see. I might have to read this because it's from Dorian. He maybe makes, oh, good. What was I saying? Oh, gosh. There I go. Oh, and there go my glasses. Just a sec. What was I going to say? I don't know. I can't remember. Oh, that's too bad. Okay, let me see what you're saying. Kathy says, hate corner fireplaces and corner tubs. Yeah, corner tubs. That's another one. I'm curious about your home remodel with the master bedroom. Me too. Oh, you guys want to hear the latest on my home? Let's see how we're doing here. We have 157 thumbs up with 700 people watching live. That's a very, very poor percentage. Haven't I trained you guys yet? Get those thumbs up going. It really does matter for us in how YouTube views us as a channel that people want to watch. So if you can give us thumbs up, I'd appreciate it. All right. Oh gosh, I did it again. And no one's here to help me. I'm on my own today. So that's why I'm reading my own questions. You asked me about my home. I was going to tell you what's happening in Tulsa. So since I've been gone, they've had a huge, a pretty big snowstorm, which I'm sorry I missed because I love snow. But after that, it stopped snowing. It just stayed freezing, like 12 degrees, 14 degrees. They had to close the schools. And then guess what happened? Yesterday or the day before, I get a phone call from Brenda, my housekeeper. She's FaceTiming me and she's showing me that the plumbing pipes in my guest house have burst and water is shooting everywhere. And I'm in San Diego and she's like, where do I turn the water off? And I'm like, I don't know. Oh my gosh, I'm sure I'm going to get home to a hot mess. Probably have my guest house floating down the street or something. The streets have been icy. And then this morning I get another text from Brenda. She shows me that my very nice beach towels that I've had laying over a thing on my back porch have been torn to shreds by squirrels. Squirrels. If anybody knows how to get rid of squirrels legally, let me know. In fact, leave a comment here and then email me at hello@RebeccaRobeson.com because I have a huge squirrel problem. So much so that they ate through the electrical cords on my outdoor lights. Seriously, on Christmas, 2 days before Christmas when Scott arrived, I drove up, so excited for him to see my outdoor lights, and they were off. Turns out the squirrels ate through 2 pieces of my electrical outdoor Christmas lights. I mean, talk about annoying. Oh, good, you guys, you raised the thumbs up to another 100 people. Thank you so much to you 100. Now I want to know what the other 500 of you are doing. What's your excuse? All right. So that's what's been happening in Tulsa. I'll get back there tomorrow and we'll see. Fortunately, my car has been in the fine parking lot, so hopefully it's okay. But I'm not quite sure what I'm going to walk into when I get home, except I do know that my Christmas tree is still up. So there's that. How many of you put away your Christmas stuff yet? Let's see. Hands up. How many of you have put away your Christmas decorations? I just saw the best reel on Instagram this morning. Anastasia sent this to me. She says, you're going to want to see this. And it's this woman. Oh, I wonder if I can show it to you. I wonder if I can do that. I bet I can, huh? I'm techie. Hilarious. All right. So where's Anastasia? She goes, you're going to want to see this. And here it is. Okay, so
all my ideas from Rebecca Robeson. She's amazing. If you don't follow her already on YouTube, you should. But these clear bins, they are also waterproof. So when I store things, they are really stored and they're safe. So you might store stuff in a basement or a garage. And so by using these, you know that your items are protected. The next thing I do is I organize everything by color or category. So like I have my lights, my extension cords, and then all of those balls and decorations are all done by color. Next year, my theme is Winter Wonderland. So white, silver, and clear are ready to go for next year. So I'm that much more organized. So I have 2 more reels I'm going to do on Christmas organization.
Isn't that so great? So she actually gave me a shout out on that. But how many of you saw the video, the very first video we posted the first week of January? Can I just say I was so proud of my team. Every year since I've been on YouTube, I've hit Christmas like sliding into home plate, just as Christmas comes, making all these videos and then having Christmas myself. And every year in January, we have very few, if any, videos because it just takes time to come up with the content and then film it and have it ready for you and have it be something that's interesting. I wanted to do how to put your Christmas decorations away. But by the time I put mine away and then I film it and then it's edited, most of you have already put yours away already. So what I did last year, not just this last Christmas, but the Christmas before, is I actually filmed it. So we used the footage from the previous year. That way we were able and ready to hit January right out the gate with a brand new video on how to store and organize your Christmas decorations. And that woman who, and I don't know her name, I couldn't read it through all the text, but whoever you are, thank you so much. And I'm very proud of you. And I left a comment on your reel. I was just like very touched to see that you took my advice and wow, does it look great or what? I mean, how many of you watching right now actually have your Christmas stuff stored that well? I mean, that is amazing. All right, we're up another 100 on the thumbs up. Thanks, guys. Love that. You guys know where the thumbs up is, right? You look at your, I don't know if you see the same thing I do because I'm on the back end, but there's a thing that has a thumbs up. Just hit that. It's not in the comments. Or wherever your comments are. It's at the top, I think. Or maybe it's at the bottom. Look around. You'll find a thumb. Okay. But I was very proud of her that she did that. So that was our first video. If you haven't seen that, you really should go back and watch it. The second video we did was super exciting because I was able to finish another project in San Diego. Like I mentioned earlier in this live, Vivian and RJ are people who were part of my come to San Diego and do 3 quick turnaround projects, 3-day projects, right? 9 days total. And then they had the water leak. So they lived in a hotel for 5 months. So I came back in November and we filmed the completion of their project. So we had a reveal video to put up for you the second week in January. Third week, we put up a video of me selecting my Christmas decorations for 2024. Can I just tell you that I am more excited about this next Christmas than I have ever been. I'm more prepared. I know exactly what my theme is going to be. I have picked out clothes. I have picked out gifts and accessory items and deer and Santas and angels and I mean, some bears, like stars and all the lights and all this stuff. All of it is going to be made available to you. You can purchase any of these things that I picked out for my Christmas through Amber Marie, because we're going to do an Amber Marie collaboration again this next year. You know something? I don't know if you know this. I bet a bunch of you think I made money last year every time you purchased something from Amber Marie. Can I tell you right now? God's honest truth, I did not make a dime. Not a dime. You bought something from Amber Marie, that money went to purchase the item, to pay for all of the, the fulfillment people and everything that goes on in owning and producing a store. So I did get some free product, but absolutely no money. So I want you guys to know that when I'm telling you about things like this, there was nothing in it for me, whether you bought or didn't. I just wanted you to have access to the beautiful things that I have had access to. And this is the first year we've ever been able to do that. So last week was Dallas. Did you enjoy that video? I think you did. And I was with Sarah. And then this week is a live, and then next week will be the video of the downtown high-rise condo and the whole process, and you'll briefly get to meet the client. She's wonderful. Scott and I absolutely love her. In fact, look at this. I have not taken this off since the day that she gave it to me. It is a diamond bracelet. Do you know I've never owned a diamond bracelet? Never. Nope. It's usually something like your husband buys you a tennis bracelet or something. I've never had one. So this was very, very sweet of our client to do. And she had a gift for Scott as well. She brought gifts to us the night of the reveal. So she's just a very unique and special person. And having her as a client has been, well, it gave me a chance to kind of get back into the field again, doing a regular project. But it was fun doing it for her. And you guys, wait till you see. Oh, let's see. Could I show you one picture? I could show you one picture. Oh, wait, I know. Talk amongst yourselves. I have to find this picture. No, don't talk amongst yourselves because you can't talk amongst yourselves. Talk to me. Leave me a comment. Put a thumbs up down there. Oh, we're almost at 500. That's exciting. Okay, I will show you that the night I got there, I took this very short little video because this particular condo is in the highest building downtown San Diego. She has views from the south, the west, west, east, north, and she can see part of the south. That's what happens when you are in the penthouse. Okay, so let me show you this. I think is this a video? It's 8 seconds, okay? Wait, let me see. Oh, wait, hold on. This is so weird to be showing you guys a video on my phone. Okay, ready? Go. That's the view outside of that boat is moving. It's not just my phone moving in the sunset. Isn't that just gorgeous? I mean, to tell you, like, to be able to be in a space like that. Oh, and she's also offered to allow me to stay there when I'm in San Diego anytime I want, which is great. Here's another photo of that. I'm not showing you the condo, but that's the view, one of her views. And that right there is Point Loma. That's North Island, which is, I'm going the wrong way. I'm looking at this backwards. Coronado is over here. And this is the San Diego Bay. How's that for swanky? All right. So that's the kind of stuff that we have coming with our videos. And the next thing that's going to come after that, and that's kind of the, title of today's live is, what's coming for 2024 as far as to you, my YouTube audience, of which there are over 1 million of you. Does that blow my mind? Yes, it does. Thank you very much. I'm going to start a series. You know how I did the top 10 mistakes videos? And each week for 10 weeks, 1 week in a row, we did a different subject. Here's mistakes I see people making with their area rugs. These are mistakes I see people making with their televisions. These are mistakes I see people make across the board, which is they have just too much stuff. Now, mind you, this is all in my opinion. So I want to do a series this year, and guess what it's going to be? Design styles. Do you know your design style? Have you taken the quiz, the design style quiz that's been on the Kenwoven? Kenwoven is no longer, but we had a website called Kenwoven, and there's a design styles quiz on there. It's like 6 or 7 years old. In my opinion, it's out of date, and I wanted to be the one to decide the styles. So each week, I'm going to hit on a different style to help describe it in my best capability. Mind you, it's my opinion. It's not. This is not set in stone. There are a lot of people who think differently about styles. Here's one that's really controversial. Do you know the difference between? Oh, this is funny. I just had an epiphany. Do you know the difference between modern and contemporary? That is a very heated subject. It's similar to, do you know the difference between a living room and a family room? Do you know how many people do not know that? And it is controversial, the modern versus contemporary, because it's kind of like, are you an over toilet paper person, or an under toilet paper person? I mean, it could go either way. So that's why it's going to be a fun one to do. But those aren't just the only ones. I'm also going to do some of the styles. Like, I don't really think anybody needs to necessarily be described what farmhouse is. I think everyone's got that, although I may include it in the series. But I am picking other kinds of styles that are lesser known, like modern Parisian or Parisian modern. I'm actually not sure which way is the right way to say that. There are some really cool styles out there that I think might identify with you guys. And we are redoing that quiz. So when this whole series of styles videos comes out, defining the different styles, it'll be simultaneous with us uploading and posting the new quiz. And if you've taken the old quiz, I would encourage you to come back and retake the quiz, because I think we'll be able to help you define your taste and your style even more specifically than the last quiz did. So I hope that's a good idea for you. Okay, Candace says, I lived in San Diego for 3.5 years. I've been in Point Loma. Oh, that's great. My former was a military officer stationed on a tender in Point Loma. The sunsets are phenomenal, aren't they? Yes. Yes, such a lovely house they have, says Linda B. How to choose colors for different rooms in house, and is it okay to use different colors? Are you talking about paint colors or just different colors in the room? There are exceptions to every rule, but that's a very good subject. I'm actually saving all of the comments here. When I uploaded this, I clicked the button that says save the chat. I'll go back through here because I'm talking, so I have to put my glasses on to read. So I will get a lot of the things that you're saying. If you guys have something you want to leave as a comment here, feel free to do so, or even leave it in the video after it goes, it's done being live, because people can watch this anytime. Oh, Jose Luis is here. Hey, Jose. He says, when are you moving back to San Diego? Can I tell you that is, where's the source for the hardware pulls from RJ's video? I'm glad you asked. I can tell you, San Diego hardware. Okay, Jose Luis, this is a question I get asked all the time. I'm going to answer you as truthfully as I can. A lot of people thought that when Shara and Tyler moved to Nashville, which they just did this last week, they moved while I was gone, which was really sad for me, that I would be following them to Nashville. And that is not the case. Shara and I are no longer in business together. I have my own business. She has her own business, her own brand, my brand. And they're going off on a whole new season of life, a whole new adventure for them in their marriage and in their family, which I think is very healthy and very good. I am going to stay in Tulsa. Will I stay there forever? I don't know. Now that I have no family in Tulsa, I'm not sure I want to get really old and die there. I'd be kind of lonely. But I don't think I can afford to move back to San Diego is part of the reason. Does that sound weird? You guys probably think I'm rich. I'm not. It's all relative. But in my opinion, I am not rich. However, let me give you an example. The house that I sold in San Diego, I sold it for a couple $100,000 more than we had put it on the market for, which was awesome. You take that money and then you move to a state like Oklahoma, where it's less expensive to buy a home. I was able to get a much nicer house for less money than what my house in San Diego was sold for. However, let's say I wanted to sell that house, and in the 3 years I've been there, it's probably increased in price maybe $100,000. While in San Diego, my house, and I know how much it's increased because I can look on Zillow or whatever it is, it's increased by $600,000 in 3 years. That's San Diego. So if I was to move back to San Diego, number one, I wouldn't even be able to afford the house I sold 3 years ago. It'd be out of my price range. Number two, the interest rates have tripled since I sold my house, bought what I paid for interest in Tulsa. The interest rates now are tripled. So that alone would make it nearly impossible for me to afford to live in San Diego. In fact, I don't know how anybody lives in San Diego unless you were born here and this is all you've ever known. You don't realize how outrageous it is to live here. Jose Luis, girlfriend, you spend a lot of money to live in this town. Come to Texas. Yeah, I thought about that. It's pretty hot there, though. No, I'm from California. My grandparents' house, 1.5 million, so tiny. See? Telling you. Yeah, I've seen the video renting in Nashville. I've seen the video renting in Nashville. Oh, yeah. You mean like what it's like to rent in Nashville? Okay, just take it month by month or year by year. Do what is right for you. That's right. Here's the thing. I'm a very independent person. Fortunately, what I do for a living, I can do from anywhere. I can fly here in San Diego. Hey, Jen. Hi. That's my client and my very good friend. She's trying to be quiet. She's very sweet. I'm living in their guest house, but she allowed me to come in and take over her family room for a little bit. That's very nice. Anyway, oh gosh, have I gotten more ADD or what? Because I forgot what I was saying. Anybody remember what I was saying? Were you holding on to the edge of your seat waiting for what I was going to say next year? Nashville has become very expensive too. That's true. Hard to recover that cost except the Dallas, Frisco, McKinney area. You know what? Dallas, Frisco, and McKinney were areas that we looked at. And you know that I was just in Dallas 10 days ago. That traffic, that's like LA South. It's like LA hotter. Why would I want to do that? I don't know. It's gotten so, and Frisco, oh my gosh. Okay, anybody live in that area? We came from McKinney. This is 3 years ago when we decided to move to Tulsa. We came from McKinney in a car, and you're going down the freeway, and all of a sudden they say, this is Frisco, and Frisco's on your right, and Frisco's on your left. And wherever you look off of that freeway, all you see are roofs of houses, and they all look identical. They're all the same dark shingles. It's like a master plan community where the Stepford wives would choose to live. I've never seen anything like it. It was like, I thought, are there that many people even in the world, much less Texas? There had to have been hundreds of thousands of rooftops that you could see as you drove down. Rooftop. Rooftops. I mean, it was crazy. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? That's Frisco, Texas. Very cool, very current, but that's not going to be current forever. They built it all at one time, so it's all going to go out of style at the same time. I think it's going to get old at the same time. Try Argyle, Double Oak, Texas. What's great about Argyle? Yeah, native Frisco. Sorry, Tulip. I didn't mean to diss your town. I really didn't mean to. I'm just telling you, that was my first impression. We did go look at some of the houses and some of the, planned communities and stuff, and they were beautiful homes. They're just all on top of each other, and they all look alike. Okay, you were telling us about moving, but before that, about the change to the design sessions. Oh, I need you to work for me. Just keep me on track. Okay, I was talking about moving. I'm not moving. And then before that, the design sessions. I'm sorry. Are you getting to see a little too much of the real Rebecca? Yeah. Cape Cod, Massachusetts, beaches and land. Cape Cod sounds really dreamy, doesn't it? You're so gorgeous. Oh, thank you. I love the way you know how to design yourself. Okay, can I just tell you something? Thank you, by the way. Where are we with the thumbs up? We're at 581. That's less than 50% of the people watching. Come on, you guys that are watching and not hitting the thumbs up. Do your thing, please. All right. Wow. I really should have eaten. Oh my God. I was going to tell you something really good too. And I can't remember. Oh, I know what it was. People leave the meanest comments on YouTube. So when I did the design, the top 10 mistakes videos, you probably noticed that I had these very in your face, outrageous photos of my face with glasses. And I did it for a couple of reasons. One, so that the series would have a connection between the thumbs. So if you wanted to watch anything in your series, you could easily connect it and find it. Number two, people comment on my glasses all the time. And 99% of the time, it's very, very positive, especially on Instagram. I get a lot of that. Number three, I thought, hey, I'm telling people this is my perspective. These are the mistakes I've seen over the years in my career. So I thought it was really smart. I get this comment the other day, and I do read my comments, by the way. That's why I always tell you to leave them, because it means a lot to me, and that's how I kind of get to know your names and stuff. And I get to know what you want. But she said, really? We are going to take advice from someone who looks like you with those glasses, that hair, and those lips? It was like all I could do not to just say, so you liked the video, huh? Really? You really need to attack how I look? I'm trying, okay? I am trying. And at 65, I think I'm doing the best I can. But sometimes people just are crazy. I don't get those kind of comments very often. After all, this is an interior design channel. But boy, was it on the video, you have too much stuff? Anybody want to wager a bet this woman is a hoarder? And I hit a nerve. And that's why she said, I don't think she's a woman. I think she's a girl. But I must have hit a nerve. Wish we could see pictures of her house, don't you? Isn't this fun being live? I can actually talk to you like how I think, because I would never make a video saying these things. Anyway, I just find it somewhat interesting what people are willing to leave. And I also have to think to myself, really, your time is not more valuable than that? I mean, I would be watching things I want to watch. And if I didn't like something, I just turn the channel. Okay, your lips, hair, face, and fashion is not 65. You look great. Thank you. I'm trying. Not the hoarding. Oh, right? And she's laughing. You're beautiful. Thank you. I love everything about you, your personality, appearance, and design. Thank you so much. I also think, oh, someone said the Tennessee mountains, Smoky Mountains, Nebraska. I don't know. Yeah. Okay, my bet is that your person who said that is young and perhaps even a man. Older women like us are normally not that jerky, janky, that mean. It's true. That's not always true. There's some mean old gals out there. I tell you what, you hit a certain age. My mom said when she turned 80, she was so excited because she could say anything she wanted. She said, I can get away with anything. I was like, well, I can't wait to turn 80 because I've got a few things to say. All right. I would love to know how you lost your weight. You look fantastic. Love to be able to wear clothes like yours. Okay. Oh my gosh, you guys. Oh my gosh. Okay. This is truly live. And I probably shouldn't do this, but it's kind of fun. I found a picture of me. I think it was a video. And sometimes I look back at my videos and I see what I used to look like. And I'm kind of shocked at what I look like because at the time I didn't feel great, but I didn't think I looked like that. Here is a picture. I took a picture of me. Can you see that? Let's see. It's hard to do it. Look at my size. I mean, I'm probably going to get all kinds of hate on here because, oh, you don't need to lose weight. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Well, guess what? I did lose weight. I lost a lot of weight and I feel great. So now I could do that little bend over and fluff the pillows. And I don't have these big old thighs that I had before. Let's see here. Well, you guys have seen me in my videos. I've definitely lost weight and I feel great about it. So, and here's the best part. I've been on a diet my whole life. My whole life. I go from diet to diet. And usually I can suffer for like 2 weeks. Almost starve myself. If I really have the mind to do it. If I have some big important event and I can get to this certain weight, but it doesn't last. And within 2 weeks, I've gained the weight back. So you all are going to want to know what diet I went on and how to lose weight. Personal trainer. Oh, I wish. Yeah. Okay. Here's what I want to say. This is what I should say. Well, I ate very healthy. 5 meals a day, small meals, a lot of vegetables, a fair amount of red and juicy fruits, a tiny bit of red meat, mostly chicken and fish, cottage cheese. I did not drink any alcohol whatsoever. Kombucha was as fancy as I got. And I drank a ton of water. I rode my bicycle every day. I had a personal trainer. And you know, guys, you just need to have determination and willpower, and you can lose the weight and keep it off. And if I said that, it would be a big fat lie because that's not how I did it. But wouldn't it be nice if I could say that and it's the truth? Did I make you feel guilty? I can't tell where I'm going. Okay. Did you feel guilty? Did you think, oh, she's got willpower? I wish I had that. I don't have willpower. So what did I do? Now, I swear, if you leave a mean comment about this, I'm going to be sad because it's very personal. And I don't think it's something I have to share, but I want to share it because I think it can help some of you if you struggle like I did. And I don't have my glasses on. But there's a lot of comments. I will go back and read these afterwards. But I think that there's a lot of people out there, men and women, who would love to know how I lost 25 pounds. I went on something called semaglutide. Now, semaglutide is also known, I didn't know it at the time, but now I understand it's also Ozempic. All right, everyone's going to go, oh, that's terrible for you. No, it's not. Ozempic's been around for a very long time. It's what people who have diabetes have taken for years. It's tried, true, and trusted. And people say, but what about the side effects? And I said, well, here's the thing. It's a medication for people to level out their blood sugar or something. I actually don't even know. I've watched the videos, but I forget, who are diabetic. And it does have a side effect. And what is the side effect? Weight loss. Oh, I wouldn't want that. Yeah, I would. And yeah, I did. It has been the easiest diet. Yes, I try to eat healthy, but I eat whatever I want, honestly. I just eat less of it. I don't have as it takes I'm going to give you a not at all a scientific explanation of this in case you want to know. But my interpretation of it is this. It causes, I think, your gallbladder, one of your organs, maybe it's the liver, I think it's the gallbladder. It causes it to metabolize food more slowly. So when you eat a lot of food, it stays in your stomach and in your, it's metabolizing for a long time. And you just feel full. You're not hungry. It doesn't go through your body as fast. So within a couple of weeks of being on it, you realize, okay, I'll eat half, like instead of eating an entire sandwich, I'll eat half a sandwich for lunch and then I'll have the other half for dinner. That's honestly the truth. My biggest way I would gain weight back is if I started I would eat dinner like early, like 5 or 6. And then I'd watch TV and I'd get involved in a series, and then, okay, the next episode is up. So I want to watch it. I go up to my bedroom and get in bed and I'd be like all into this show. And by 10 o'clock, I was starving again because I ate so early. So I would then, sit there and try to watch my show. And all I could think of was the frosted mini wheats that were in my cupboard. Do I have enough milk, or whatever it is? I never had any healthy snacks at night. And I would eat something at 10 o'clock at night. No wonder I couldn't lose weight, or no wonder I put the weight back on semaglutide or Ozempic. I eat, 6 o'clock, but the food takes longer to digest. So at 10 o'clock at night, I'm not hungry yet. So I've stopped that nighttime eating. That's where I think I saw the biggest change. I have not been this weight since, I think honestly, literally, God's honest truth, I think I skipped over the weight that I weigh right now. I don't think this scale ever said that number. If it did, it said it when I was in middle school. No, I'm not that skinny. I am now. I have pulled, you can adjust your dosage, and I've way scaled back so that I'm just maintaining. But yeah, that's how I did it. And I have, this is the first time I've ever said it out loud because I did not want to get people's opinions people have opinions. Whether they're right or wrong, they feel that they're right and they feel very strongly about them and they're going to share. And a lot of people, they care about me and they don't want me to do something they think is unhealthy. Well, here's the thing, guys. You eat what you want to eat, you drink what you want to drink, and I'll eat and drink what I want to eat and drink. Let's just all get to be who we are and enjoy. You don't come to me for beauty or nutrition advice. You come to me for interior design advice. I'm sorry I've talked so much about all this today. Kind of got off on a rampage or something, but you come to me for decorating advice, and that's what I feel like I'm an expert at and can at least give you my experience in that field. Let's see what else we got here. See Corgi Mom, if your doctor won't prescribe it, you can get a online consultant to get a prescription. So thank you, Salt Wife. Is that right? Salt Wife? You're such a beautiful person inside and out. Thank you. I get mine through my hair salon has it's a hair salon spa thing, and they do, Botox and all that kind of stuff. They have a doctor who is actually full-time on staff there. And she's the one that recommends it in Tulsa. I know that my son, Scott, he and Rick went on Ozempic. Rick has lost 30 pounds. Scott kind of plays back and forth, but he has lost some weight too. And I think that you have to get it. I don't know why doctors won't recommend it. I don't know. And not all doctors won't, but I think you might have to find like an apothecary shop, or what do they call those? I go to the apothecary shop, but it's like another thing. I don't know, like I don't, I'm sorry. Let's just go back to this. Good to know how you did it. Thanks for being so open about it. I hope people are indeed kind. Me too. Thank you, Melanie. Thank you. You look fabulous. Thanks, Brenda. Hi, beautiful Rebecca. It's Crystal from Georgia. Hey, Crystal. Good to see you. I'm glad you guys are here. Tom says, I don't think you can buy in Great Britain. Huh. Well, that's unfortunate. You're the best. I have loved your design advice for years and have learned so much. I am more confident decorating because of you. I'm so glad. That's the kind of thing that means the world to me. When I saw that video, I showed you the reel on Instagram today about the woman who saw my video about how to organize for Christmas, and now she's done it, and now she's so excited about it. And I left her a comment. I said, "Wait till next year." I mean, yes, you're excited, and it looks great right now, but the big litmus test is when you go to open up all your Christmas decorations next year to decorate, and you see how amazing it is to find everything. Plus, you don't, like she said, I know next year I'm going to do white, silver, and white and silver, like a winter wonderland. And she's got them all lined up, ready to go. So she doesn't even have to go through boxes and boxes of other colored balls and things that she's not going to use anyway. So what I said to my staff, forwarded it to them. I said, you know what, guys, this kind of stuff tells us we are making an impact. And it means so much to us. I can tell you, not just me, but all the people who work with me and for me. We work hard to continue to bring you top quality content and like on the design sessions, create beautiful thumbs and PDFs that explain everything and give you even more information to run our Instagram accounts and our website. If you haven't seen my new website, you most certainly should, because Angela did such a phenomenal job creating this website. It's beautiful. And even I'm partial to the About Me page. That's terrible, isn't it? But she did it so well. It was so creative how she did it. And I just think it's really, really fun. So anyway, we all put a lot into this. And everybody, you guys, most of you have a job of some sort, I'm guessing. And you work hard in your job. What is it that makes you feel fulfilled at the end of the day? Is it just your paycheck? Because for me, it's not. Do I love to get paid? Yes, I like to get paid. But it's hearing that I did a good job. It's reading that I did a good job. It's someone actually taking the information and making a video out of it and saying, I learned this from Rebecca. That makes me go, wow, I empowered her to do that. So anybody else, if you want to make a reel or a video or a testimonial for us about the impact that we've made in your life in one form or another that's positive, I would love to get my hands on that. So you can reach out to us at hello@RebeccaRobeson.com. All right, I'm going to read a few more. Wait, the meanest squirrels are here in Chicago. No, they're not. They're on my back porch. They just ate half of my beach towels. What in the world? Are you hurt about the end of Ken Woven? No, I'm not. It was very unexpected, and certainly not when I made the decision to reach out to Sharon Tyler and say, do you want to do this with me? It was not what I thought was going to happen in the end. But honestly, I always think that things work together for good in the end. And I do believe that God's in control of my life. And I have found that I work better on my own. I work better when my ideas are implemented and received. And because I make all the decisions now, my ideas are so welcome around here. And boy, are they well received. Can I just say, I love my ideas and we're going to implement them. No, I mean, I think about it. I started YouTube 15 years ago. We are here today for a reason, and I must have known something, so it must have worked. So all that to say, I'm happy that Shara is on her own and spending her time with her kids and her husband. I think it's really good for Tyler to be working in his own great job and not with his wife and mother-in-law. Can you imagine? That would be hard. And I'm excited to see what Shara does. I mean, she's got a new place now. She's renting a place in Nashville. So I'm sure she'll have videos about that. She'll make new friends and form new relationships and new communities, a new church. So it's good for her. And for me, here's my New Year's resolution. I have a few. One of them is I'm going to start working out my arms. They're super skinny now, and I don't have a lot of upper body strength, which I need. And the other one is I am going to embrace Tulsa, Oklahoma this year. I think I haven't done that like I should and like I want to. And now that I have no family in town, I'm going to start reaching out and doing things with friends. And I've met some really great people, great friends that I met through here. People who came to my designer surplus sale, came to my open house last year at Christmas, and I had seen them enough times over and over again that I remembered them. They came to the open house at Amber Marie, and so we swapped and exchanged numbers, and they've been to my house at Christmas time, and we are going to start doing some things together, and I'm going to love where I am, because there's nothing like being in a place where you feel like this just doesn't feel like home. And I think I've been suffering from that a little bit. Well, Tulsa's my home, but I do get to come back to very nice places, right? You guys, you got to go see this video. If you haven't seen the reveal of this video, you should. It's so good. It's like 3 years old, but it's a family room makeover. It was the last project. I think it's called the last project I did in San Diego before I moved. Wonderful people. All right, guys, you have such a great personality. Thank you, Joyce. Bloom where you are planted. That's right. That's what I need to do. I love your adaptability here. It's beautiful and positive. Thank you. You know what? I'm going to write a book. I know. I don't know when, and I don't know how. I'm looking for a ghostwriter because I got a lot to say. Writing it down is a whole nother thing, but I got a lot to say, and I think it would be really fun. And I have a point to it and a purpose. So I hope I can be a source of inspiration for you guys in your homes, how you decorate, whether it's for the holidays or in your home as it is. And if as a byproduct from that, you get any kind of inspiration from me, just as a person, trust me, I am so far from perfect. But if I can help you in some way, I'd love to know that. I mean, I'm happy. Okay. For those of you who want to get on Ozempic, do some Googling and searching and see what you think. Because I can tell you, for me, it has been a game changer. All right. I will see you guys. I'm going to let you go. It's been an hour. Where did we get to with our thumbs up? 896, 1,385 people watching live. And I wish we'd have gotten to 1,000. I don't know if we're at 900. Okay. I'm going to give this 2 minutes. Is there 100 people who have not given this a thumbs up yet, who could do it and raise that to 1,000 before we go off? Is that possible? Is it possible? Show me now. Oh, 929. Okay, what else we got? It takes a little bit of time because I'm in San Diego and you are somewhere else. Bangladesh. Oh, 964. Oh, you guys, I think we might hit 1,000. I don't think we've ever, maybe we have. I don't think we've ever had 1,000 thumbs. 1,006. I'll go dancing around in my skinny body. That was awesome. Thank you so much. And all I have to say, 139. What took you guys so long? You have to get off your fat ass to come over. Sorry. That was just me being off the charts, a little too much. Okay. I love you guys. I will see you next time. Thanks for joining me. Don't forget to come back next week and the week after to see the reveal of the downtown high-rise condo that is absolutely out of this world. Okay, how do I get out of here? Oh, I have to push a button here. I'm going to end stream now. Bye.